Hey, hello. So I guess the journey starts from when a few weeks ago I went to the Guitar Garage in London, and a fantastic store. It's just incredible. And anyway, I saw a 58 Murphy Labs heavy aged guitar, and had to try it. And I plugged it in to I think it's an SBD Mark 525, and it just sounded phenomenal. It was also £8,500. So my journey then went to try to find something that was similar but not quite as expensive. So I went to Cody Music, again, absolutely fantastic store, and they kind of let me try out a PRS S2594. I also noticed a R8, just a standard R8 with no Murphy Labs shenanigans going on with it. And neither of them felt that good, if I'm honest. They were good, they're good guitars, but they're nothing anyway near the Murphy Labs aged one over in the Guitar Garage in London. So I then saw an Eastman on the stand, and I didn't properly try it out, but I just picked it up and was like, wow, this feels good. I think partly what it was the weight of it was so lightweight. So that's where this Eastman journey kind of started. So with the Murphy Labs aged R8 that I tried, things that we could tell straight away from it. It felt really worn in. Okay, that's one thing. Next thing was that it was incredibly lightweight, and I think that for me maybe added to the resonance, maybe just added to it being a nice going guitar to play. Either way, it was a thing. And then finally, it had the Alnico 3 custom buckers, which are unpotted, I believe relatively low wound, but again, they're not all consistent. So some of them, I think, 7 point something up to 8.2, I think, is generally the range. So that's where we begin. And so, but I decided that the Eastman had a lot of what was going on with that Murphy aged Labs R8, which was the lightweight. It felt perfectly built. Everything was great about it. So then the journey started to try to find an Eastman SB59, which is their version of a 59. And this is what I found. So it's an Eastman SB59, not the aged one, which maybe would get me closer to the Murphy Labs aged one. But what I can say, it's really light. It's £8. So for Les Paul, I think in general, that's probably more the lower end. I think there are some £7.5 out there too. That one that I tried in London may well have been one of those. So this is what I came away with. Again, massively under the 8.5K of a Murphy aged heavy aged Lab one, and a quarter of the cost of a standard R8. So what do we have here? Well, I guess the other main thing again to mention is the Murphy Labs ones are non-weight relieved. So again, they're light and they're non-weight relieved, which for me was maybe trying to figure out what the key components were of that particular guitar. So super resonant guitar acoustically. You can hear you can feel the body vibrating with it. It's just absolutely fantastic guitar. Plays really well. So the guitar came with Seymour Duncan 59s, which they're 59 replica. I think they're quite high output, but I don't think they're massively high output. But they are potted, so that's one thing which was different to the custom backups. Upon taking an interesting side note, just when I was taking the guitar apart, when I took this pickup off, there's actually two holes here, so there's obviously a bit of an error. Another interesting thing is that this cover here, with the root tip, well, I guess with the carving, they've actually gone lower on this side than this side, so now it's wonky. But I might just stick some cardboard under it just to make it level, because those things obviously matter. I recorded both before and after with my FM3 and my live patch, which is available on the AxeChange. If I'm honest, I do think it's the best sounding patch. I then, after doing the AB, I then used a different patch, which was I think it's a twin reverb sort of style patch, and this guitar absolutely sounded incredible with these new pickups. So the pickups I chose were the Mojotone 59 playing low wind. The chap from Tone Man, Chris, he did a really cool video, and I sold on it. I seem to trust his opinion, even though he obviously is affiliated with Tone Man. So yeah, so there'll be before and afters with clean, crunch, and lead. Most of them I played the same thing apart from the lead noodles, because I'll be honest with you, with the guitar and I wasn't really sure what to play, so it's just aimless noodling. But yeah, so I'm happy with pickups. I don't know if the change is dramatic. I wish I had used a different patch, but whatever. They're staying there for now. The only other thing to note is that I thought it was 50s wiring, but I've now, from more research, realised that it's not. It's modern wiring. And with the volume roll-off, you are losing some tones, so I'm going to be changing that, possibly even putting in some oil and paper caps, just because vintage. But yeah, so hopefully you enjoy, and maybe I'll do some more if you like this one.